You spoke of Timothy Chalamet. Have you
Yeah.
heard the rumours on who he's dating?
Yes,
No.
Kylie Jenner.
No, stop it.
Honestly,
Stop
guys.
it.
Welcome back to the Let's Go podcast. This week we are joined by Millie and Juti. How are you guys?
Episode 6. Oh my god.
Is it? Daisy loves starting it with saying the episode.
I love
Episode
it. I just can't wait for 10. We're gonna have a
Oh,
party.
I know, we're gonna.
Oh, yay. So good. I'm so proud of you guys. It's doing so well.
Oh, thanks, honey.
How are you both?
Good.
Have a nice Easter.
So nice. Like, hectic, but wholesome. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
that is
So,
like Easter.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What did I do? Went to Dermot Kennedy on Friday.
Obsessed.
So good. Actually going again on Thursday.
Are you?
Oh my god.
So where did you see him?
In Manchester at the AO Arena. He was honestly incredible. I went with my best friend, and she's like obsessed with him. She has Without Fear tattooed on her hand.
Does she? Oh, so cute.
So that was so fun. And then my family were over from Italy, so I saw them on the weekend. So it's pretty nice, chill. Yeah. How about you guys?
Well, pretty chill. Juti, what did you?
Very
do?
chilled. Wholesome chilled, walked everywhere.
Yeah. You were saying you're loving your
I'm
steps at
loving
the
it.
moment.
She's still
10,000
walking,
steps,
guys.
girl.
Yeah, still walking from when you last saw me, walking a lot. But yeah, no, it was very relaxed. I didn't really do much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Keeping it low key this month.
And Mel,
That's a
you've
good
been
vibe.
away.
Yeah, I was in Marbella. Literally, I've been everywhere. I'm like, where have I been? Last week, was it? For like 3 days? Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, the opening of the Koya Marbella in the Punta Romana. So it's so nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really lovely.
Did you go to that sushi place? What's it called? Like Sticks and Moshi or?
Oh no.
Oh, I've not heard of
No,
that.
I can't.
No,
maybe
we were
I've
pretty
got it
like itinerary.
wrong. Were you?
Yeah.
Do you go there quite often?
I've only ever been there with my granddad.
Oh, but that trip was really cute.
He's been going like every year for literally like 30 years and stays at the same place. So that was like 2 doors down. So I've never been with like girls or friends. I've literally only ever gone with like my 94-year-old granddad. So like bit of a different trip. But it was nice. The sun came out on the second day. It was really shit weather the first day. So it was like the first glimpse of like,
It's
summer.
coming.
It's
Has
coming.
anyone booked anything?
I'm like on the cusp of booking.
So am I.
Yeah,
I really don't want to leave it too much later because I feel like
I
flights are
know.
going to go
I
up.
know.
Yeah.
But it was this Easter weekend where it was like a bit of a break and I was like, okay, now I really want to start booking things
Yeah.
and getting things in the diary and having things to look forward to, but I just don't know where to go.
That was like when we were out there, I was like, okay, this is like sparked the trip for like necessity. So I was like, right, we're going to book Barcelona. Like, so we're going to book all these things to look forward to.
But where do you guys think, like, where's going to be like the place to go this year? I feel like it's going to be Italy because of White Lotus. So I feel like we need to avoid Italy because
Yeah.
it's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
I'm really busy.
Well,
I
my
am
family
desperate
lives-
to go to Montenegro. Like,
This
Yeah.
is what I think I'm going to go. I think this is where-
Really?
yes.
yeah,
Because it's-
I'm on
Yeah.
itching.
Itching to go.
I really want to go to Morocco. You went last time.
Yeah.
You said you went,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I do love
Everyone's
it.
telling me to go there
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, they are.
Loads of people
Yeah, I
are
feel like a
going.
lot of people are going back there, and a lot of people are going back to Barcelona as well.
Yeah,
Like,
love
I think that's such an
Loads.
underrated one.
I do
isn't
love
it?
Barcelona.
I've actually got a new spot that I'm going to. So I'm actually going for
Oh,
my
yeah?
best friend's hen do. We're going to Comporta.
I keep hearing about people saying that they're going
Yeah,
to
so
go there.
I never really heard of it. And then we found this amazing hotel that's just opened and they were doing like a massive offer. Like gorgeous new hotel. So we're going there for 2 nights, 3 days.
This is Portugal, right?
Portugal, it's like an hour from Lisbon, and the beaches look incredible. It's one of those like new, like undiscovered, sort of like rustic, but like really cool places.
Yeah.
Like the restaurants and bar club look so nice. So
Are
I
you
can't
guys
wait
the
for that.
kind who like want to go somewhere and just stay at a hotel and have everything you need there, or do you want to go somewhere the hotel doesn't really matter and then you need to go around and like
Yeah, I
explore?
like to do bits.
Yeah.
And I guess it depends, like where you go as well. Sometimes I don't mind like literally chilling in a resort, but then it gets so I get quite like itchy feet, and I'm like, oh, I
Yeah,
want to
same.
go
I
do
need-
anything.
my
I
boyfriend
can't.
needs activities as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
He is like, I'll do a day on the sun lounger and
Yeah.
then we need to go paddleboarding. We need to go
Yeah.
Exactly.
like mountain biking.
I like a balance of the two.
Yeah.
But if it's like a city break, then I obviously want to go
Yeah,
and see
for
loads of
sure.
stuff. Like going to Copenhagen at the end of the month, and I'm so overwhelmed because I have so many recommendations.
I know it's hard. I'll help you.
I'm like, how do I whittle it down? I might have to go for a week. We're literally going for like 2 days, 3. Yeah,
No, that's perfect. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
you need any longer.
really.
Yeah.
But we're literally gonna have to do like breakfast, brunch,
It is-
lunch,
I know.
dinner, at like all different places.
That's like
'cause there's
Paris.
so
You like
many
want to go
things.
out for every
I
single
know.
meal.
So that'd be good. I'm excited for that.
Okay, let's start with what everyone's wearing.
The best.
We always manage to coordinate
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, I
we
know.
are.
We don't
We're
really
also like
think
the
about it.
same
Colour
wavelength.
scheme
Colours.
vibes. Yeah. Looking
Juti,
great.
run us through.
Okay, I am wearing my skirt is like this knitted kind of. is probably
Crochet.
midi, more maxi on me, crochet vibe, skirt from H&M.
Is that the one with the matching?
I think there is a match. Daisy just
Yeah.
asked me if there's
Yes,
a
I
matching.
think I
I
have
think there
seen
is
Yeah.
something to match
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then I've just got like a plain, like just kind of white top from Abercrombie, and then my leather jacket is
Your vintage
Lioness.
find? Oh, no.
Lioness from Princess Polly. Everybody have it in brown as well.
Do you?
Yeah, wear it so much. Love
Really
it.
nice.
Necklace is Zara. And then my shoes are the New Balance 550s in red, which were like £30 off at Urban. So obviously, I had to buy them.
Obviously.
Love.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Days, what have you got
Days?
on?
I have got.
You looks really comfy and snug.
I am really comfy and snug. I think it's about time to get rid of these.
No.
We're moving into spring
Oh,
now.
I thought right.
Not get rid of
Everything
them,
just like,
but move them out the wardrobe.
Yeah.
So I've got an In My Element clothing. They're on Instagram at In My Element clothing.
Really
Leather
cool.
jacket,
Really
real
like-
leather.
really
Yeah.
like
These
that.
are so in at the moment as well.
They're cool,
for,
aren't they?
biker style.
Hayley vibes.
Yeah.
I've just got a little realization
Cute.
tee on. These are from the co-ord set from Mango. Denim cargos.
So nice.
I'm loving getting so much wear out these. And then my fluffy Birks. Sapna, what are you wearing?
I am wearing this very old mango leather jacket, which me and Juti are matching a bit today. But I just love that it's got like a huge bat wing
Yeah, love
arm,
that.
which is so fun. And then I've done a lot of layering. I've got a grey t-shirt and then this shirt from COS. It's like a white and blue stripe. And then I always get wrong where these are from. I think they're Bershka.
They're really
White
nice.
cargos. And my New Balance 990s, I want to say. Yeah. Cute. How about you?
So I'm wearing a new brand that I've discovered called Diracoco.
Ooh.
Not actually sure where they're based, but really cool, new discovery, like really great, high quality wardrobe basics. So they very kindly sent me this black double denim
Love it.
Really nice.
set, and then this t-shirt as well, like a rib tight white tee, and then my trusty Mango Kitten Heel
We
Gucci
love
dupes,
those.
which I wear to death. Yeah.
Love it.
Very nice.
Cute.
Okay, next up is Hot List. You guys haven't done the Hot List segment
No.
yet.
Tell us.
You'll
Love
love it. It's basically all the things going on at the moment, the goss, the news,
Right.
Okay.
everything. So, first thing we're going to speak about is Jessie Nelson. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Little Mix.
Yeah.
So, there was a lot going on last year when she obviously left Little Mix and there was a
What
bit
was
of
that? She came back with
drama.
that song that was a
She
bit
came
of a
out-
flop.
Yeah, it was a bit of a flop. There was a lot of controversy. We won't get into that too much, but she's just like released or sneak peeked that she's releasing something new.
Okay, I haven't seen this.
I haven't.
I don't know. What do you guys feel about that?
It's
you
a whole
guys-
different. It's very cinematic. Whatever she's going for on Instagram, very different vibe. Seems like a rebrand.
Okay.
Oh, has she gone in a
And-
different direction?
Well, compared to what I remember of
Yeah.
the other single,
Yeah.
yes,
Well, that's good. Maybe that's
Yeah.
good.
Maybe, yeah. I
Refresh.
feel like she
I
needs...
watched her recently on the Celebrity Bake Off.
Yes, with David Schwimmer. I
How
saw
good
that.
was it?
I know.
I loved him as well.
sweet.
She was quite good fun on that.
Really, I
Yeah,
didn't see
it was
anything
good
of her. I've only seen like clips on
it
TikTok.
was
of
good.
her,
I just
but,
remember I licked it.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
What?
No, she
Juti,
doesn't remember
surely.
that.
What? Juicy, yes, you do.
When they were doing impressions,
And then she was
Just
like, how
came out with a
accents.
totally rogue one, and all the Little Mix girls were like, okay.
it was.
I think
so
I need to see
funny.
the video.
No,
Yeah,
if you see
honestly.
it, you'll know what we're talking
Yeah.
about. But then it was also at the Jingle Bell Ball, and she did that whole intro, and that just went viral as well. Because basically she was like speaking to the crowd, trying to hype everyone up, and it was dead silent. It was just really awkward. I do feel bad for her, but
That
there
hurts
was a
my
lot of
soul.
controversy surrounding her last year.
But she's had a rough ride. I mean, I remember
Yeah.
watching her
Yeah.
documentary
Yeah, it was
with when
really
she used to
sad.
go out
Oh,
with.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
Who
as
did
well.
she used to go out with from Love Island again?
Oh,
Chris.
Chris?
I want to say it's Chris.
Chris
Yeah.
Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hughes,
and she
Hughes.
was fighting her own demons back.
She did that documentary, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About it all. That was amazing.
I think she definitely has like some, I don't know, like it's not a personality thing, but she's really like trying to find herself, and I think
Yeah.
especially since leaving Little
I
Mix.
was going to
think-
say, I can imagine like when you're in a group and you're so set in
Exactly.
your style and ways of what you guys are doing. When you go on your own, it's like a bit of an identity crisis.
Definitely.
Isn't it?
That's
they
why
were
I'm not
like-
personality,
yeah.
identity crisis.
They were the biggest girl
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
I
weren't
loved
they?
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Loved
mean,
them.
huge.
Guys, you know Jade is always in my building because her boyfriend lives in my building, so I'm
Really?
always like,
In the lift.
Such as like waiting for her.
know.
Yeah.
but no, I really love Little Mix. I hope they come back together. It was kind of like she left and they broke up, and then it
I
was
don't
like,
think they'll get
no.
back together.
do you know?
No.
Well, apparently
Not
Jade...
even a little treat tour.
Oh,
for
just
everyone.
the trio.
sure.
Oh wait, you mean just the trio?
Yeah, just the
Oh,
not.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
Jessie would.
Oh
but
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Jade's in LA or something recording music, so I'm interested to see. I think they're all
So
going to be
actually,
doing their
yeah.
own.
They've actually. Is it just like a break, or is it?
It's a break, but like One Direction, so they were having a break, and it's been about 10 years.
Yeah.
So don't know, but I keep seeing things are being like leaked about they could be getting back together, as in One Direction.
Yes, I keep seeing this as well.
Because apparently, so like Harry's not on tour anymore. Louis's gone somewhere where Harry is, and Niall, and Zayn's like started. I don't know. There's all these little things you want to put
Again,
together
though,
on
it's TikTok speculation.
I know, it's getting me so
They
excited.
get out of hand. But that is moving on to something else we've seen, which is the Pope donning a Moncler jacket.
Can I say,
think it was
I
Balenciaga,
genuinely thought that was real.
Yeah, I thought that was
know.
real as well for a moment, and I was like, surely not.
It honestly was. And then I found out it was AI.
Yeah.
I was like, this.
And
the
then-
world is like it's
Yeah,
And they
no,
did
it
one
is
of him
scary.
marrying Kendall Jenner. They did
I
one of
did not
him.
see
Yeah,
that.
they did one of him getting full tattoo sleeve. They did one of him.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's getting out of
crazy.
Like,
hand.
I feel like that's the fun side of AI, right? Like,
Yeah, fun.
is it? Is in like,
Yeah.
But then it makes you think, what on earth can people put out there that we
Definitely.
think?
But I reckon in the future there won't be models because people will be able
They've
to.
already started doing that.
I know that, and people will be able to
Like
create.
like robots.
Yeah.
They'll be able to create models, book them in for campaigns, book them in with brands, and there'll be no makeup artists, there'll be no photographers. It's weird.
It's really
No, it is
dangerous
weird.
though. I did actually see, I can't remember what it was, but it was on Instagram. Someone did a post about this, and there was a brand who basically used AI models, and they were all people of colour. And I was like, so you've gone and made like an AI version when there's so many people out there you could be using instead. And I just think that's such a shame.
Yeah. I mean, the metaverse is terrifying.
Yeah.
I think our kids, I don't know what our kids' lives are going to be like, but
I think there's such like a fun side of it. It's such like a cool way of like technology is going, but also it's scary. Like, have you guys seen the stuff on TikTok where they basically, it's like the voice AI, so they can fake conversations. So I saw this thing.
Deep fake.
Yeah, basically.
And weren't they doing Ellie Goulding in The Weekend? Weren't they
Yeah,
doing
I've
something
seen-
with her voice?
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
I saw one which was like Ariana Grande, Jenna Ortega, and someone else, and they were having like an argument. It was all this like their voices, and it sounded exactly like them. And in one way, it's quite nice because they do it with songs. So it was like Harry Styles singing "Ceilings," you know, that viral
Okay.
song.
Yeah.
And that was quite nice. I'm like, oh, you can hear like different people. But then when it's voices like having conversations and arguments, or like voice clips, and you're like, what is real? Like I honestly
Yeah.
don't
Well, yeah,
know
exactly.
anymore.
That's
The
so
lines are going to be so
stressful.
blurred.
I watched a really weird thing. I think my friend sent me a TikTok, and it was for, I mean, dare not say the brand, but it was Balenciaga. But it was a weird like Harry Potter AI. Did anyone see? It was very
yes,
bizarre.
I did see that. It was like almost like a trailer kind of thing, right? But they were all wearing like what if it was Harry Potter but in Balenciaga? Yeah.
I don't really know how to explain it.
it's really
It was really.
But then you've got the side of it with the Bambino campaign with Jacquemus.
Oh,
Like
yes,
they're
that was
3D
really
renderings,
cool.
but everything is like, is that real? I was looking at them like, are they taxis? Have they put
I thought they were
bags
real.
over the top? of
Wait,
the
so they're
Oh,
not?
I thought they were real.
yeah, they're renderings. They're not real.
Oh,
I know.
didn't
I know.
that.
This
Wait,
is
what? I thought they would put them on. I thought they put them on.
They're not real.
So that's AI as well.
Yeah. Well, yes.
So
I
it's
guess-
it's such a crazy.
I mean, amazing though. Like,
And
look at the
generally,
traction.
that's so
Yeah.
clever.
And like for brands, the traction is that was huge. I mean,
Yeah.
it went viral. I think it's pretty amazing marketing. And
I
they
do.
obviously had the did you see the washing machine?
yeah.
With all that? I mean, I don't know if that was real. No, that can't be real. I don't know. It's
This
all...
is it. We're now like,
Yeah.
it was real.
Yeah.
It's real.
No, but
It's mad.
there's a show. I don't know if it's on BBC or Channel 4 or something. I've not watched it, but I've seen like the ad come up, and it's basically like normal people, but then they've AI'd like Kim Kardashian and like random people onto them, and it's a show that's on like network television. Like, that's
Oh, I
really
have.
weird.
Was it Channel 4 or something?
Yeah,
It
something like
must-
that.
I think it was called
Yeah.
deepfakes.
Is it
That's
called?
it.
Yeah.
I just find it so weird
It
that
is
we're allowed
weird.
to do that.
No, it's stressful.
Like, like surely people like Kim Kardashian can just sue
Like
someone. For
that BBC drama.
Yes,
that was
I was
so
about to
good.
say, Is it The Capture? Was
The
it
Capture.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I've never
basically-
seen it, but I've heard of that.
It is.
Is it
Yeah,
really
and
So
that's,
good.
that's a similar sort of thing. How they
Yeah.
manipulate
footage and deep fakes and
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there'll be have to be laws introduced soon.
Yeah.
But then also, I guess you've got. I mean, I know Zara use it as their TikTok strategy. They do a lot of immersive.
Yeah, and places like I don't know if it's either Browns, you know, Browns in
Yeah. somewhere
somewhere in Central. They're like mirrors have AI in them, so you can. It's not as scary as it sounds. It's so you can kind of like AI isn't always like changing what something looks or
No.
sounds like. It's like predicting things, right?
Right.
Yeah, artificial
so, yeah.
intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like if you've got an account, they'll show you all the things that you might like in the store, and it will come up on the screen. And I think that
quite
side
cool.
of it's quite
Yeah.
cool. but it does go that step too far sometimes.
I mean, the Pope must be fuming.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
He did look quite sick.
He did
in
look
that
quite
performance.
sick.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Have you guys seen the Barbie trailer? That's
I have.
Yes, I've seen snippets of it.
Yeah.
I just watched the full thing still, but I have seen snippets.
Yeah.
I don't know why. When I heard like it was coming out, I was like, oh, how is it gonna be like?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be funny but like weird or
Satire,
And then I watched the trailer. I was like, it's actually gonna be really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I feel like the humour, like they've done it really well. So it's like they know it's a bit of a piss take, but like it just looks so good.
But I think it's going to be a lot more. I don't think it's going to be what it seems. Do you know what I mean? I think it seems like it's just it is what it is. But I think there's going to be like an underlying.
But the
thing.
details in it, like when she takes her shoes off and then she's still got she's on her pointy toes.
How did they do that?
I don't know. That must be
AI. And the cast, Dua Lipa, I'm so excited.
I know there's so
Seen
many
it?
people
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Loads.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Those people.
I think it's gonna be one of those like weird ones where the guys end up enjoying it as well.
Yeah, I think so. So the director is Greta Gerwig, who's done things like Little Women, and
I think I've seen that.
you know, it's really good. She's just like, and what was that other movie with Saoirse Ronan and Timothée Chalamet? Basically, like really like culty, like under the radar kind of films like that. And I think the way she'll direct it is not. It won't be like this is Barbie. This is like the Barbie. No, there
Even
will be
from
all
the
these
trailer, that's like what I got. I had this thing in my
Yeah.
head of what it was gonna be.
Yeah.
like a bit of like a shit.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Then actually I was like, this actually could be quite good.
Yeah.
I think it'll
I think
take
it
us by
will be really
surprise.
good.
Yeah.
You spoke of Timothée Chalamet. Have you
Yeah.
heard the rumours on who he's dating?
Yes,
No.
Kylie Jenner.
No,
No, stop.
Honestly,
Stop
guys.
this.
what's happening?
Apparently not.
Apparently, rumours are circulating.
No,
Timothy
I didn't believe
Chalamet.
for a second.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that one.
Well, we'll see.
Is
Won't
this,
we?
is this a TikTok speculation again?
This is-
Dave?
Is this
Is it
AI?
Demois? You know Demois, the one who.
Oh
the-
yeah.
So it's like a blind item.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting. TBC guys. We'll
I
see.
just don't. They just don't look very well
no,
paired
I'm
together,
so
do they?
confused.
Makes me sad.
Oh
Actually.
my-
Why does it make you sad?
Makes me really sad.
She would destroy
I
him.
know. He needs to be looked after. He needs his hair straight.
It's like a bit like a mummy's boy. Just like. Oh.
Yeah. Who has seen the IB Asia TikTok?
Yeah.
It's
Funny,
so good.
isn't it?
It is so the one where it was like you've forgotten to steal your Asian fish and he's running after. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, IB Asia have these little fishes that they keep
Yeah.
on the tables, and people have been stealing them.
Yeah.
I've
So-
stolen one.
Yeah.
Have you?
I'll say it now.
I thought it was a sexy fish thing.
I think it's
thought-
a similar.
Yeah,
vibe.
similar vibe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they've hit back on TikTok with the most hilarious videos.
Like taking the piss out of it.
I
basically.
love. Do you know what I love when brands,
Yeah.
restaurants, whatever, like utilize TikTok for
Yeah.
things like this because it just works so well.
And it's especially the ones that you don't expect, like
Yeah.
Ryanair. Have you guys
Ryanair.
seen
Yes.
Ryanair? They are so funny.
They are winning.
they
They're
give
so
zero
funny.
fucks. They
Yeah.
are just
Yeah.
like, yeah, we know we're a fucking nightmare.
And they play on the things. They play on the fact there's no leg room. They play on the fact like
Exactly.
your cabin luggage is
And
just
also,
tiny.
my For You page at the minute is just those Ryanair bags.
So the Amazon ones.
The
I've not seen
like the
this.
ones that fit under the seats and like the specific measurements.
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon. It's
I
like
don't know if again they've like done a really
Yeah.
BTS campaign pushing out and they're just great.
Must be.
and that puts me also on to who has seen Speedo on TikTok recently. You know Speedo, the swimming brand.
Yeah, yeah.
When we were younger, you'd have your
Yeah.
Speedo
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
Speedo. They whoever is doing their marketing is
Genius.
nailing it. I mean, they're obviously Gen Z,
Right.
cool vibes,
Yeah.
because they have literally created the coolest campaign making Speedo swimwear cool. They've done it in like a newsagent's like vintage
cool.
film.
So
They've got
cool.
disposable cameras, and I was like, this
Yeah.
is brilliant.
smart.
You've literally just taken that brand that is
Yeah.
just.
Like, when was the last time we ever thought about?
Yeah, honestly.
And,
Yes,
and their
that
bikinis actually look quite sick. They're like
Really?
they've got really cool
this
colorways.
new, recently?
Yeah, and they're styling with them with like peachy den cargos.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
It'll be
I wanna see
like
that.
maybe like a croc UGG situation.
Yeah,
that will,
yeah,
like,
could be.
exactly.
one piece will just pop off.
Exactly.
And then it'll be it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So look out. I'm sure now I've said it, you'll see it.
Yeah.
You'll see it. So I really want to know, prods we're loving. What is everyone loving?
My favourite bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to go fast then? Hannah?
Go on, Lily, if you insist. My first one is a restaurant in Shoreditch called La Pizza. So I saw it on TikTok.
Okay.
TikTok's like my guys.
Yeah.
It's just really loving it. I'm getting all my recommendations. The millennials now are Gen Z.
She's like, what is TikTok?
I know. Oh yes, when we play that game and you guys know.
Yeah, we were like, okay, cool. We'll just sit here then, shall we?
Yeah, you guys keep me young. And like I'm getting all my feed pages just like full of like really cool, quirky, small restaurants in London. I just love it.
Brilliant.
And this one popped up, and so we went a couple of weeks ago, and basically every month they have a new guest chef. So every month you go, it'll be totally different. But it's like the
Different
cutest-
cuisines.
Yeah, so it could be like different chefs, different cuisines.
Okay.
But the vibe is so nice, like loads of candles, like quite like a urban sort of vibe. And you can sit at the counter, or there's like a few like super intimate. But they have this, and this is the thing that they keep consistently, which is so clever. This is how I saw it on TikTok. It's like a candle which is butter.
Yes, I've seen this.
And it
Suddenly
tastes...
you'd love this.
No, guys, it is unbelievable. It tastes a bit like caramelly.
Ooh,
And
like burnt butter. Like
yes,
brown,
and it's like big, massive chunks of warm sourdough. And
Sapna, the flame is flickering, and you
It's
literally
lit.
go
it's
around
lit,
it.
and you go around it with your knife.
it is honestly unbelievable.
So what did you have? Talk us through what you had.
So when we went, the chef it's like tapasy. So we had the candle butter to start, so great. And then we had like a ham, like cold cuts, and then we had this amazing, it's like avo tartare. It sounds so simple, but it was unbelievable with like apple and like red onion and tomatoes. That was amazing. And then we had like a seafood pasta. What else did we have? It was just patatas bravas with like garlic aioli. It was just so good.
And remind me what it was called.
La Pesa in Shoreditch. Really
and so
cool.
is it like a set menu kind of thing, or do you just?
No, it's not a set menu. There's like you walk in and they have like a massive chalkboard, but they write it all on. So there was like loads to choose from. But it was great. One to add to the list for sure. It was so good. Yeah.
I really want to go.
And I love that every month's going to be totally different.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, so when you go, it won't be the same food, but I'm sure it'll be great. Yeah.
Anything else you're loving?
What else am I loving? I have a new obsession with a foundation brush. Is it Say? Is that how you say
Yeah,
it?
Say.
Yeah. So I think it's actually meant to be a blusher brush.
Yeah.
But I'm using it for foundation, and it's unbelievable. Like,
is it the cylinder one with like a
it's quite what do you call them?
like compact?
Yeah.
Like a kabuki style.
Yes.
I've got that brush.
It is
It's great.
so good. And I've been
it?
using it for my foundation. Loving that. So good. And then what's the other thing that I'm loving at the minute? Oh, my Stanley dupe cup. I've not got the real deal. Days has the real deal.
I'm saving that for my hot
But
What colour have you got?
it's like a pinky, peachy colour.
And just explain to listeners who aren't
Okay.
aware of the Stanley Cup.
This is also thanks to TikTok Shop. I'm a bit obsessed with TikTok Shop at the minute as well. So it's like, I don't know, how do you describe it?
Well, do you know what? Should we bring her in? So this is the real.
This is the real deal.
This is the
People
real
who are
deal.
listening, it's basically like if you know
like
like
QVC.
like a Chili's bottle. It's basically like a cup version with a straw, and it's absolutely huge.
It's huge.
And you can put it in your cup when you're driving. You can
Yeah.
put it in your cup holder, but apparently it keeps ice.
Guys, this is what I was blown away by.
It keeps ice.
I was like,
ice for 2 days.
Yeah, so I was like, the
mad.
Jeep probably won't be as good. Like, but when I say it is exactly the same
Really?
as this, just without the logo.
Is it as big as that as well?
As big, literally everything looks exactly the same. And then I had a drink and I put some ice in it the night before, and then I'd finished it, so I like left it on the side. And then in the morning went to like clean it, all the ice tipped
Yeah.
out, and I was like,
oh my
She's a goodie.
God.
how has it kept it cold? It was honestly blew my mind. Great.
Well, this arrived this morning, so I'm yet to taste it. Like, yet to use it.
yeah,
give it a taste.
After this podcast, I'll be filling it right
how
up.
big is it? How many litres?
I don't know,
Is
but
it
it's
1.5?
honestly like, look, it's the size of me.
Yeah. Guys,
Is
it
it
is huge.
1.5.
Must be. Maybe even 2.
Do you think it's 2? No.
It's a big boy.
It is
But you,
big.
I think, but I prefer a straw for like drink. I find it you drink so much quicker.
Yeah.
So,
Has anyone seen the linen blue and white pinstripe waistcoat set on Mango?
No.
Mango's
Popular.
really delivering
Yeah,
I
at the
agree.
moment. Really delivering.
So it's like a linen wide leg trouser with beautiful blue and white pinstripes, but sort of more the baby blue, and then a waistcoat.
Oh, that's
So like a Frankie Shop style, but blue
pinstripes.
pinstripe,
Yeah,
amazing.
so cute. So that's on the wish list.
really nice.
My
Is it in
Stan-
the basket
It's
to be
in the-
purchased, or is it
It's
on
in
its
the
way?
basket to be purchased.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. Another thing I'm loving is actually a recipe. Mob Kitchen put a reel out yesterday, and it was in light of Ramadan. Obviously, that's happening at the moment. They had 3 stuffed date recipes, and they just took it to the next level. I love a stuffed date, peanut butter, chocolate, bit of sea salt.
I'm not a date gal. I can appreciate what you're saying, but no.
Okay, well, these recipes were amazing. So the first one was a savoury one, which I'd never really thought about. So that was mascarpone, caramelised onions, and honey.
Oh,
Interesting. I could see how that works though as like a canapé. The other one was it was a bit like a millionaire shortbread. So they literally put half a shortbread in
Maybe I could get on
with
more
some
with this.
caramel sauce and some sea
Like
salt.
dates.
This sounds actually.
well, when you stuff it with all of this,
Yeah.
Because I've heard that sometimes when you have it, they taste like Snickers.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're way
very
healthier.
caramelly,
Yeah.
like,
And dates, they've got slow
Maybe
release
I'll
energy, so
go.
Oh, really?
they keep. So having one of those, you'll probably find, like, in the evening, I love a sweet treat.
Yeah.
And putting the time into
Just
prep
hits the
dates,
spot.
it just hits the spot,
Yeah.
and it's like budgy. The texture is. Put a few in a smoothie.
Yeah.
You can't taste them then.
No, they
you
taste like
can?
salted caramel. It give a really caramel flavour.
Right, guys.
Maybe I'm dabbling in the wrong kind of dates, maybe.
So check out the Mob Kitchen latest recipes. It's so good. And the other thing I'm loving is the Merit Beauty blush. It sort of comes. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's like a little, like,
How do you describe
like a little
it?
dome.
It's like a little
almost.
dome, so you can put it straight on and then pat it in, or you can take a bit.
Have
off
you got
the
it on
top.
at the
I've
moment?
got it on at
Yeah,
the
I was
moment.
gonna say, it looks really nice.
So that's what I'm loving at the moment. Yeah.
Lovely.
Juti, what are you loving?
Where have I been recently? I'm trying to think. I went to a really nice coffee shop next to Spitalfields. Had the best. I'm really into cortados at the moment. I'd like to know this is the next step.
I haven't ordered one yet, but like, what is
So
it?
I would say before I worked my way from like a latte to a flat white.
Yeah.
And
So we're just getting
this
less
is-
and less
Yeah,
milk.
this is the next step. Emma Chamberlain was having it ages ago, and I thought I gave it a go. It was too soon. My tongue has not been
And
adapted
did
to
it
that.
send you shaking a bit?
Yeah, I was just like, this is way too strong. It's too, but now I'm there. It's just, I think it's basically a double espresso with just like a little bit of milk.
It's
at
somewhere
the top.
between like a macchiato and a flat white.
Yeah.
Macchiato, they look good as well. I'm
Yeah.
always just like,
Yeah.
That's even stronger than a
It's a
good
diddy little thing, but I had
Okay.
the best one at this coffee shop in next to Spitalfields. I think it's called Nagare or Nagare. It's like Nagare. It was really
Okay.
random. Just sat in the windowsill with your little
so
coffee,
nice.
and it was all very cute. So that coffee shop I'd recommend.
What would you guys say is your best coffee in London, if you were to say? Go.
Oh, mine would definitely be Apple Blue and Balham. Has anyone been?
No.
It is so good. Best coffee in London for me.
Iced or normal? Both.
Normal. I haven't had a nice one from them, but also they do a really nice, like, my boyfriend always gets it. It's like must be a bacon sandwich, but with crumpet, and they put parmesan on the top.
Oh
and
my
God.
God.
It looks like a piece of art.
Unbelievable. Mine would probably be District, Parsons Green. So good. And I think
My
they opened one
local.
in
Mayfair.
Mayfair.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Really.
It is
Yeah,
good. It
so
is
good.
very
That's
good.
That's one.
But they don't put the cups on for you, the lids on for you. I have a real thing about this.
Happened to me, didn't it? That happened to
seen
me
that.
this morning at is it Lane 8?
Yeah.
In
So
Clapham?
one of
I was
our
like,
colleagues, Polly, actually shared a TikTok.
That's
on her
where I
story.
saw it. I was like, I've just seen that. I
haven't
And
seen that.
I could relate to it so much. It was basically a sketch of this guy going, he gets his coffee. Oh yeah, thanks. Have you got a lid? Have you got a lid? And then they're like, oh, they're just there. And he's going, I'll put my own lid on there. Anyway, and he puts it on and he can't get it on. And he's looking and he's going, I have to put my own lid on. And then he flicks it off and it all goes on his hand.
Oh,
It's so
it
dramatic.
is
And I'm like,
so
I can
true.
relate to that.
Because if there's like different sizes, you don't know which size it is, and it's just like, oh my god.
Just finish the job.
Yeah, just do it for me, please.
Just finish
I paid
it.
nearly £4 for this.
Although it is nice, you can see the art on latte
Yeah.
art.
So
It's
that
almost
I
like-
appreciate without the lid because I like to put sugar in mine.
Or at
Yeah.
least next to it.
Yeah.
Just put
Yeah.
it there.
Give me the lid that
Yeah.
goes
I know
with that
which
cup.
one.
Yeah.
But it just feels like half a job. Do you know what I mean?
Especially when you're paying like £4
Yeah.
for coffee.
And you can never get it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sap, what's yours?
Mine is probably actually I can't. Trude's. It's literally down there.
Really?
They're a grocery store, like
Oh,
a not bad
nice.
grocery store. But the
By
coffee
Clapham
there,
Common, isn't
by
it?
Clapham Common. It's really good. And Caravan. There's a few around
Yeah.
London, but their coffee is really good. And they do pods, so you can now have them at home and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Love
That's
that.
good.
Jutes, back to your, what are you loving?
What else? I'm loving fun jewellery.
Yes,
At the
I was
moment.
going to say the necklace
Yeah,
today
she's
is...
fun. Got her yesterday.
to all our listeners.
You're bringing the glow and the
It's-
sun.
Yeah, it's the sun. It's a
The
gold sun. I'd say it's quite like a statement necklace.
I love it.
There's like a cream rope kind of chain, and it's like quite a short
gorgeous.
chain, but it's from Zara. I saw it yesterday.
Who is it?
Yeah, I know. I was quite surprised. You know Valentina Montoni, who owns Rat and Boa?
Oh yeah.
She had this like gorgeous dress on, and it was like this Jacquemus like the spiral
Yeah.
necklace. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, went into Mango. They've got a dupe of that.
Really?
Yeah. So they've got that, and then where else was I looking? Emma Pills.
Yes, yeah.
They've got really nice stuff. They've got like chunky, like statement, like heart rings.
And where's this
shell
ring from
necklaces.
as well? You've got a big
This is
gold
like a little gold
daisy, maybe.
H&M.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
They've got some cute.
I feel
Actually,
like
it's
this
giving,
summer, big jewelry
Yeah.
is going to be a moment.
Definitely.
But like a really like understated outfit with like something chunky.
Yeah.
I'm all about
I think
that.
you're going to get so much wear out that.
Yeah, that's certainly how I justified it to myself yesterday. I was like, yeah, you're gonna wear that loads. You're gonna wear that loads.
Cost per wear is going to come right down.
I know. And I'm trying to think what else there was. Oh, I'm loving. I saw the on Emma. How do you say it?
Oh, Emma Ledger.
Yeah.
Love her.
She had like a platform of the, I think it's either the gazelle or the sand, you know, that style trainer, but it's like a platform one. And usually I'm not into like a platform trainer, but I thought looked quite cute. She had like a pair of baggy denim jeans.
Yeah,
Cute.
Those and just like
I didn't know
little
they had platforms.
tight-
neither.
No,
I've
I've never seen it before, and I saw it and I was like,
Especially
Yeah.
us short girls.
yeah,
could do with it.
yeah, you know, every now and again. So yeah, those are kind of.
Oh, I like yours. We'll add them all in the
nice.
description. Sapna,
Yeah.
what are you loving?
One of mine is a recipe. I actually made it yesterday and I make it all the time. But basically, after like a whole weekend of eating beige food, and if you just want like a bit of,
Your body's like,
Health?
give me
Yeah.
the goodness. Yeah.
I basically make this like green pasta. And it's not pesto, so it's not like you don't just put pesto in pasta. I basically just blend. So you like blanch it and like you just put like spinach, cavallero, any greens that you have in your fridge that you want to get
Use
rid
up,
of.
yeah.
Exactly. Just boil it for like literally 30 seconds. Put it in a blender. Blend it up with like garlic, lemon, chili.
Ooh.
Best pasta sauce ever. And you don't have to put any cream or anything. If you've
Do you
got
need olive
avocado,
oil? How do you
I
kind
do a
of
bit
get
of
it?
bit of olive oil, and also if you've got avocado, I know it's so random, but if you put that in, it makes it so creamy, and you can't
And
taste
bright
it
green, I
at
bet
all.
it looks
Yeah.
so good.
It's so satisfying. and
Which
it
pasta
tastes
did you go
incredible.
for?
I just did I do like mini penne.
Yeah, nice.
It's like really skinny
Yeah.
mini penne.
Nice.
Mini penne. So that's one of mine. What's my one? Oh, I enter draws for trainers all the time and I never win, and I've just won.
Wait, so talk me through this. How does it work?
So basically, it's when you still got to pay for it. It's not like you've won them and it's free. It's
Yeah.
just that there's only
Because they're so popular.
exactly, there's only
Yeah.
like a limited amount available. So if you win it, then you can buy them. So
And
I
it
did-
takes, you have to put your card details in, don't you?
you put card details, email, address. It's basically like if you were doing it on StockX, it's the exact same.
So if
Okay.
you're successful, the money just comes straight out your account and you
Exactly.
get a confirmation.
Yeah.
It's
great.
quite fun.
And it means that you're not paying resale, so it's like getting it before
Amazing.
it's obviously
Yeah.
resale.
You did so well.
I know, and I never win them. And so it was for the New Balance Amelion d'Or, the new ones. There's a
Oh
few.
my!
I know.
We just put them on the
God.
Trinity
Luxco
Queen over there.
Instagram.
They're so
What
cool.
a good one to win!
I know. And you know what? I saw them and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I'm obsessed.
No, they're
but-
really you.
Oh, they're really cute. They're like the green. There's a few colours. I got the green and like silver.
green
That
and
was the
yellow.
best colourway.
But last year the 550s that they did with Amelion d'Or were just everywhere, and I was so upset that I just didn't get them when they first came out. So I was like, I don't care what they fucking look like. I'm gonna get them, and I'll like
Put me
them.
down.
Yeah. So they've not come yet. But I'm
Oh,
really
excited to see
get
those.
And my third thing is actually a podcast. I've only just started listening to it, but it's Dua Lipa's. It's called At Your Service. So she has
I'm
like.
subscribed to her
I
newsletter.
think, yeah, so she's got a newsletter. She's got like a blog kind
didn't
of
know she
thing.
did all this
Wow.
stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. But her podcast, have you ever heard her speak? Like her voice
Is it
is
nice to
just
listen to?
so seductive. Like it's really low and quite
very
raspy,
British,
very
isn't it?
British. So it's really nice. It's really like calming to listen to her. But she actually interviews loads of really cool
So
people.
she does the podcast herself.
yeah, it's literally just her and then,
Because
like,
I didn't know
other
how
guests.
much behind. I didn't know whether she was the face of Service 95 or
Yeah.
whether she really sort of.
Yeah, it's her because all the content as well is like recipes that she really likes, places she likes to go, like a little black book almost of things she likes. But then she'll also will interview other people, do things like I don't know if she probably doesn't write to them on the website, but the podcast is very much her.
Cool.
And she's had people like Mo Farah, Greta Gerwig, like really cool people. So
Amazing.
definitely
Good
recommend.
one.
That's a
the
really
list.
good rep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Service 95. Make sure you subscribe as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
Well, let's move on to TV that we're loving. Days, I know you've got one.
Yes. Lewis Capaldi's documentary.
Amazing.
Haven't watched it
I
yet.
haven't seen it, but I would love to
Guys,
see
you've
it.
got to watch it. It was so good.
So good.
Really?
I love him.
Is it like a tour video? It's not.
No, so basically it documents the recording of his latest album, which I think has been released.
But it was started 2019.
What?
Yes.
So before he was famous?
No, he was famous back
He
then.
had
was he
his
famous?
first album out,
Oh, okay.
and it was. I'm literally interrupting.
No,
you
no,
and taking
no,
over.
go for it. Go for it.
So it like flashes back because you think he would have just done it.
Yeah.
So it goes back to like 2019, maybe 2020, like COVID time.
Yes, yeah.
And then he starts to develop his anxiety and his tics.
Tics,
Because he has
and
Tourette's, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, so
it's basically the start. So what I imagine what would have been just a documentary recording his album then became
into
this
the diagnosis.
diagnosis.
He didn't realise that it was Tourette's. No one did. They just
Yeah.
thought it was these tics, which he was then getting. So these tics were uncontrollable, but they were.
heightened around because I think he felt the pressure of like a new album and
Right.
recording his like all these new songs.
So
It
caused
just-
by his anxiety.
Yeah. So then what ended up happening, which was I think was an amazing call, is his family and team stopped everything and said you need to focus and
Address
prioritize
this.
your mental health, get everything sorted and get in a better place for you to finish your album. So it was like they took like a 2-year break or something, and then it fast forwarded to him finishing the album, and you know it's such.
But yeah,
it's so good.
and he basically was his parents, and they're so sweet. His parents, that you really get to know them on the documentary, and they're just so supportive. And because he's young, he's what 24.
He was still living at home up until
Exactly.
a couple
So
years ago,
he's a young pup. He's like going through all
And
this.
do you know what I found so interesting is, and I guess it's like any song, it's like when you hear a song, you think it's about something. So his songs you think would be about a love interest or whatever. And they're not.
Yeah.
And you learn, I won't say, but like
Yeah,
you learn about
who they're about in his
about
family.
in his family.
And it means so much
Oh my
more. And you can
gosh.
hear the lyrics, and I was re-listening to his
Yes.
songs, like, fuck, that's deep.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
was it someone like, not off Adele,
You know,
somebody you love.
somebody,
Yes.
yeah.
And then, when he played it again and you listen to it and you know why.
Oh, it just breaks your
So
heart.
has it got like him recording them in the studio and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
I
and
love
the
that
whole
kind of thing.
process.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
basically so his parents kept saying, you need to get this sorted, these tics, they're not normal.
Yeah.
And he was going, no, it's fine. Like, he basically was just like,
No.
block it out. But then when he'd get on stage at Wembley, they would just take over his body. And then people were accusing him of being on drugs. And his family at that point were like, we need to sort this. Like, it's clearly more. Anyway, he then got diagnosed with Tourette's. They said that it gets heightened with anxiety. So you basically need to bring your anxiety down and you'll be able to manage it more. So he realised that's what he needed to do. He went on some medication and now he still has Tourette's, but he's able to control it.
So he's a therapist and
But
in a
it's
really
I
good
think
place, yeah.
the main thing I took from it was like you have to prioritise your mental health.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
and if you prioritise your mental health, you can do you're destined to do great things because he's so talented.
Yeah. It also, like, for me, highlights the importance of having like a really strong foundational group around, like, people around you.
Oh yeah, because all his friends were from.
Yeah, and I think maybe in some cases in that scenario, maybe some managers would be really pushing, like, no, you need to get this album out, you need to do this, you need to do that. Could have like pushed him to really break, whereas his family and friends and like I guess his team were like, no, we're stopping everything. Like, I think that is so important to have. That group.
And you may know him from his like comedic Instagram because he is very jokes.
He's
Like he'll
so
sit on the
good.
loo and like be filming
His
himself.
TikToks are so funny.
But behind that, there's it's just crazy. You have no idea what people are going through because he's known for being this. He takes the piss out of himself when actually he had so much shit going on behind the scenes. You just wouldn't have known. But I love how he's got a really tight knit friendship group from when
he's such a home.
Yeah,
such
and
a homebird,
one's one like I can't remember what they all do, but they're
he's
just
hired two of them. Some of them in his band. Aren't they?
he's hired two of them, and they're all they're from his roots, and I love it. And
just like normal.
They were just like sat in the
So
pub,
normal.
just, like, at his mum and dad's house.
Yeah. And like so funny, his parents were like, come on, you need to move out now. He was like, all my friends are settling down, like I need to move out.
Yeah.
And he was packing his room up and he finds these condoms. He's like, oh, next to my wrestling cards. And it's just like so funny. Like he's
So
just
good.
so normal.
Yeah.
Aww.
Definitely.
I am definitely
want
going
to
to
watch
watch
for
that.
Anything else? What else is everyone watching?
I'm watching the classics. I Love Is Blind season 4.
Oh,
Yes, I need to watch the new episode.
And then I hadn't watched it, but everyone's banging on about it. So I watched the first 2 episodes. Married at First Sight Australia.
Yes.
Apparently this one's really good.
It's really. I've been watching it. I
never
spoke about it last time, so I won't
haven't
go on
watched it.
about
Yeah,
it.
we did
but-
address it
Did
last
you?
time.
Okay, fine.
But
So
yeah, it's great.
I'm just boring in the standard.
Who likes crime?
I
Love
me.
crime.
So there's a really good one.
me.
So has anyone heard of the case with Martine Vick Magnussen?
No.
No. So basically, I'd not heard of this, but in 2008, this beautiful, I think Swedish girl who was studying in London at a university went on a night out to Maddox Club, and there was some guy that was on her uni course that was a friend of hers, and her girlfriends and her sister knew that he was a friend and they used to party a lot, blah, blah, blah. She disappeared on this night and was found a few days later in a basement of a flat in London, which was his flat. And he had taken her home and murdered her. It was horrendous. Horrendous. And she was 21, I think, or 22 at the time. And basically, the guy fled to Yemen. So he was a son of a billionaire. And he fled to Yemen, and they've got no extradition treaty, so the UK can't get him back.
Yeah.
So since 2008, the family have been trying to get him back to face justice, and they can't.
Oh my
So
god.
it's incredible. It's a BBC drama documentary. It's just one episode, but really interesting. And a journalist has basically taken it into her hands it's quite remarkable actually. She manages to get in contact with him. So she had a contact in Yemen, managed to get his Snapchat, and he's like 34 maybe now. Managed to get his Snapchat. He's changed
Snapchat, a bit weird.
Strange. He's changed his whole identity. Anyway, so you watch this journalist basically get his Snapchat, send him a request, he accepts. He then starts typing, and she builds this not relationship, but
Communication
it's
with him.
these journalists. I don't know how they're able
it's
to
clever.
do this.
Yeah.
Separate this.
I mean, it's dangerous.
It's so dangerous, and obviously she was, the last thing she had to be so careful with everything she was saying, so he didn't fly off the handle and block her.
Yeah.
So anyway, she managed to get details about the night, and he said it was a sex act gone wrong, and so he basically admitted he'd done it. In order for, I think, it not to be illegal, she has to admit who she is in order for them to then record it all. So she had to say she was a journalist.
So it could stand up in whatever.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
It wasn't like
and
she'd
she
been
managed to
tricked.
do all this. She just wanted to be able to speak to him. Anyway, so she flew out there, which was a huge risk because she was like, he could just not turn up.
Yeah.
And he admitted to meet, he accepted to meet her, but only wanted to do it in his home. And she was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm scared. Yeah. So she didn't get to meet him, and she then had to go back to the father, who's just this such lovely man who's just been fighting for justice all these years. Yeah, I'll let you watch the rest, but it was just fascinating.
That sounds.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
And you could really relate to the case because it's sort of similar age and just awful, but it just baffles me how people can just flee like that.
Yeah, I didn't think that was. I thought that would then go into like a different jurisdiction, and someone else had to then pick it up in another. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's mad.
So that was a good one.
Right one for the
Where,
list.
where can we watch that?
BBC.
BBC.
Yeah,
BBC has some great
They
stuff.
really do.
Yeah.
Good
Great
stuff
stuff.
on there.
I do.
Okay, guys, so we're going to move on to our next segment, which is horoscopes. Do you guys like horoscopes? Do you
Love
listen?
a horoscope.
Love a good read.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have got all of ours here. I've written down our characteristics and the prediction for this month because we do them over on Sherlock's. Shall we read each other's? Millie,
Yeah.
Okay, you read Millie's.
Okay, so our Millie is a Virgo.
Aww.
So we'll read out the main characteristics,
Okay.
and you can tell us if you resonate with them. Maintains high standards.
Yeah.
Judgy. I wouldn't say you're judgy.
I didn't say I'm judgy.
Modest.
Yeah.
Control freak.
No, I wouldn't say I'm a control.
I'm a control freak.
I wouldn't say I'm a control freak.
Do you like, everything to be...
It depends. I can be very go with flow, or I can actually like to take control of a situation.
Yeah.
So like 50-50.
Your interests are having schedules for everything, beautifying themselves, and learning new things.
Do you resonate with that at all?
Yeah. What was the second one? Beauty regime?
Beautifying themselves, so getting glammed
yeah,
up.
Love getting glammed up.
And your turn-ons are organisation, good style, someone noticing your hard work.
Yeah. That's pretty bang on.
Turn-offs,
Turn offs.
those who don't accept your help, Mansplaining.
I mean, don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't
It's like when
mansplaining.
men try and explain things that are just really obvious and they
Oh,
think
yeah.
they're really stupid and don't.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard that? I am your mother. You listen to me.
I can
Stop
train
all
her.
your mansplaining. Yeah. And mess. Turn off is a mess.
Well, sometimes I can be a little bit messy, but then if it's in my space, it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I'm in someone else's space, I can be quite messy.
So I reckon you're quite Virgo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to read your April horoscope
Okay.
and we can, see what's
see what's
Some of
happening.
it
Guys,
might have already
coming up.
happened. You never know.
Yeah,
Was it-
April rings the changes for you. A supportive friend will be there to help you tackle your challenges before Easter,
Yeah.
including those you may have been putting off. There is no need to feel overwhelmed by any of the new circumstances you face. Trust yourself, remember to breathe, and things will not only fall into place, but you'll also thrive on some fabulous experiences.
Oh.
Around the 17th, so that's the end of this week, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Start of next. Yeah.
The stakes will be higher in your love life too. And this will be more fun if you have peace of mind knowing that various obstacles have been cleared. I feel like this is
On the money, guys.
passions are rising in a positive sense. There may still be a few bumps on the road, but you can now really focus on someone special. Have faith in the fact that you are brilliant and you're keeping all your balls in the air.
Yay!
That was a good one. These kinds of
I
things.
hope ours
Yeah,
is
I
good as
know.
that.
No, very positive.
Very positive. Even like for the one that was like before Easter.
Yeah.
That was so true.
Really.
Because you went away with the girlfriend, didn't you?
Yeah. Then I went with, then had a great experience. And then 17th, guys.
Okay.
Tell us what happens on
Someone
the
special.
Someone
Oh my gosh. Okay.
that was great. I love
That was really good. I love when they're positive. Like sometimes you can get really negative about them, but as long
Yeah.
as it's giving good vibes.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you're both Scorpios, so
If
this is a
tells
joint.
me that we're going to die alone, Daisy, I'm honestly, it's going to push me over the edge.
I'm not going to say that. Okay, so characteristics: passionate and controlling.
Yes, I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juty's not sure.
Don't know if I'm controlling.
No, but we're passionate.
Passionate.
Yeah.
Passionate. Okay. Persistent and confident.
Yeah.
I see
Persistent.
both
I feel like persistence is like hardworking as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Strategic. Treat daily life like a mission. Daisy, that's definitely
Yeah.
you. You're just
Yeah.
so go.
Strategic, but
Yeah.
I feel like Scorpios are quite good at making decisions.
Yeah.
We don't
And
sit
also
on
quite
the
like
fence.
logical and
Yeah.
driven that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so.
Loyal and fiercely curious.
Yeah.
I'd say
Definitely
I'm
say loyal.
Well, I don't know about fiercely
Curious.
curious.
No.
I'm
I would say so.
yeah.
You like learning new things,
Yeah.
like finding things out, like gossip.
Yeah.
Like to
we love
like to know what everyone's getting up to.
Yeah.
Hot
Okay.
topics, guys.
Interest, meditating, climbing the career ladder, and relationships.
I wouldn't say
yes?
I'm not great at meditating.
No,
I
I'm
need to
also
do more meditating.
not great at meditating.
Just like, stop that for a 10k walk.
Yeah.
Okay, so turn-ons. Oh god, these seem a bit seedy. Enjoy seeing karma play out.
I do. Yeah, I do.
I do think I do
love it
believe
when
in
karma gets
Yeah.
someone.
I do believe
Love
in
that.
karma.
Love
Okay.
it.
The taste
That's
for
what
the
we want.
illicit. I'm not really sure what that means.
Neither.
Yeah.
Risky boundary pushing things.
Yeah, I like taking risks.
Yeah.
I'd say that. Like jumping out of planes and things. You like that?
Well, yeah, just
You like that?
You like that?
I like that.
Turn-offs, vapid people.
yes.
Dull or
Energy-
listless people.
energy
Yes.
sponges.
Yeah.
And disloyalty, which
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't fuck
your
with us.
horoscope for the month. You have gained an astute understanding of people and situations by watching and waiting and keeping your own counsel. Observing some of the action from the sidelines continues to pay off over Easter too. Does that mean anything to you? Let's keep going.
Keep going.
Around the 12th. Oh my god, that's
tomorrow.
You can make the most of recently acquired knowledge and put your innate talents to fantastic use.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, well, so we've got to be
wait
on the
for
ball.
tomorrow.
We've got to be
Yeah.
on the ball
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
Embrace new possibilities, including offers of adventure, as they will inevitably allow you to shine.
Oh, okay. This is great.
Your sharp insights combined with diplomacy will work magic now. After the 24th, you will realise how this is paying off in relationships of all kinds. Wait, 24th is your marathon.
Day after the marathon.
Day after. Okay. It's also time to have fun in pretty much whichever way you choose. By late April, nobody can doubt your charisma, but be aware of the risk of being a little too provocative. Oh,
Oh
God.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you feel about that?
Well, I stopped drinking for the marathon, so I feel like I'm ready to have fun after that.
Yeah.
You know,
Which
and I've
makes
committed
sense.
so much
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
and energy, and I'm feeling very tired now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I feel like we need to say yes to adventure.
Yep.
That
Always.
is, we
yes.
need
Adventure
Very
is
yes.
coming.
We need to
Coming.
get on
Yeah.
and book these holidays
Yeah.
that we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yep.
Especially
In.
tomorrow, apparently something's going to happen, guys.
I know. Okay, I'll text you tomorrow.
Right, who's next?
Do you want to read this one? This is me.
Yeah, read
God.
Sap. So what's Sapna?
Not good.
I'm a Libra.
So cute.
Okay, so Sapna, your characteristics are you're diplomatic, hates tension, you're a great listener, and you're an idealist.
That's.
I think that's all quite.
Yeah.
that's you to a T.
Is it?
Yeah, I love
that's
that.
quite-
Interested in shopping,
Well,
Tick.
being in love,
Oh,
and mediating.
oh, I am definitely a mediator.
This is great.
This is the
Good
Libra
one.
thing is like the scales, right? So it's
yeah,
being in the
of
middle, it's not being able to
course.
decide things. It's like very much.
Okay.
Okay, your turn-ons are good aesthetics,
sweet. Tick.
Yes.
So accurate.
intelligence, and flirting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Love that.
Good one.
Okay,
Yeah.
turn-offs, pushiness,
Yes.
chaos, and conflict.
Yeah, that is me to a T.
Chaos and conflict.
I hate chaos.
No one likes that.
No one
No,
likes that.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Not about that.
Okay, this month's horoscope. Self-belief goes a long way and is a huge part of you taking charge of your destiny. From the 5th... Oh,
Okay, so that's gone.
That's been
an opportunity perfectly suited to your talents will appear. Anything refer to the calendar if you'd like. As always, you'll need to recognise this in the first place and react with a minimum of hesitation and doubt. It is especially wise to take the initiative and discuss controversial elements with your loved ones, and then you'll prevent sparks which otherwise might fly. April is the time to show how proactive you are in both your personal life and in your career. From the 19th, you may encounter conflicting demands from various people you need on side,
Oh God.
and it's wise to face these head on.
Okay.
These
Good
are
advice.
exciting times if you commit to fresh responsibilities and decide to make your mark.
So you need
Okay.
to perhaps use the balancing to be more right.
Yeah.
This month I'm gonna make
Need
this.
to get-
yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's quite cryptic.
Take on
Yeah.
whatever these new challenges or new.
I feel like it
I feel like
sounds
it's very
more like
career vibe.
career.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
definitely,
exciting.
which is great.
Yeah.
Love that. Cool.
So from
great.
the 19th.
Okay, so next week.
next
Yeah.
week. Oh my God.
Get ready, go.
Well, I love that segment.
Yeah, I know.
That was good.
It's quite nice to think about for the month ahead because it's like you kind of can plan things and like
Yeah.
have a new energy going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever had like a really in-depth one done for you?
No.
So
I
my
would love
mum, when
to.
we were all younger, she found this company and you sent off like the specific time you were born, everything. When I say this report that came through was so detailed to like, I used to be really fussy with food when I was younger, spoke about that. Like it was wild.
So accurate,
And
really.
all of us had this like really in-depth horoscope done and it was mental. Like if you can try and get one done, they are so good. Yeah.
Interesting. And also, have you heard about the moons?
I was just about to say, wait, is this the thing that's just happened?
Well, no, it's something new. So if you go online, if you know
Oh,
the
this is
exact
different, yeah.
day you were born, and to the hour, I think you can be more accurate. But
Yeah.
basically, you can put you and then your partner's
Oh.
exact day. It's called your moon sign, I think.
Things like that scare me though, because if you put it in, it's like
I know.
5% compatibility, like
And,
perfect.
yeah, so say we put ours together. Mine might be 3/4 of a moon, and then if yours is the quarter, it comes together as a whole, and you're meant to be soulmates.
That's so sweet. But imagine if it's just like
Yeah,
It's like
I know.
rejected.
Yeah.
I know, but it's so cute the way
That
it like
is sweet.
comes
Aw,
over.
cute.
Yeah,
I heard about this thing on TikTok, literally with everything I hear about.
yeah.
But I
We're
heard
like,
this thing about
on
on TikTok,
TikTok?
but it was over this weekend. Apparently, this period of time now is like I'm gonna butcher it and I don't know what it's called, but it's like a certain moon has gone to a certain place
Yes.
and overlapped. And basically it's made it like its strongest. So this is like a period of big change for everyone. It's a really big
Interesting.
like cosmic time.
Cosmic. Oh.
Yeah. So good time for new beginnings, new
Yeah.
opportunities, things to happen.
I'm excited. I feel ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, guys. So
lovely
nice
to
to
have
see
you.
you.
Nice.
It's been a great chat. We'll
Yeah.
put
Great
everything
chat.
in the description below.
Yes.
Everyone's recommendations. There were some good ones this week.
Some good ones.
And we will see you on the vlog next week.
Yes.
But yeah, see you very soon.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.